Hey Libra, hope you guys are doing good. I'm Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is going to be your monthly intuitive messages for the sign of Libra. If you resonate with anything that comes through and you want to dive deeper, check out part 2 linked below through Vimeo or Patreon. Okay? All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get started. So as I got into your energy, I was like, oh, that feels so good. So I did Sag before you, and Sag was just a really like heavy reading, and for you like energy slash reading, and for you it feels like the total, not total opposite, but very opposite in a lot of ways. I actually was getting a lot of white to me when it comes as a color and meaning anyway. Can be about cleansing or purity, divinity, that sort of deal. And sometimes it could be about high levels of alignment, actually, that or rainbow. Because if you were to just have all the colors vibrating right, it could even just be white. And that's what I'm getting with you. But I also feel like you are very, very deeply in your center. And it's feeling really good, honestly, Libra. It feels like you're really maintaining balance of self very, very nicely. Excuse me. It also feels like you may be spending a lot of time in meditative states or grounding states, which is beautiful. And if you're not experiencing any of this, it would just greatly benefit for you too, or it could be something coming up for you as well. That's mostly what I was getting. I also was feeling a little bit of that like normal Venusian energy that I feel with you. Roses were coming through, pink was coming through a little bit. And I think that that's there. I'm also wondering if that's actually like leaving your field. Because I feel like you're so centered that everything around you feels very quiet, even if it's not, because you're holding center so well that if there is a lot of noise or distractions, like you're not being affected by it. Like that's just kind of what I'm getting with you. Some of you may be spending time, like I said, in meditation or just very much within yourself in order to navigate or like feel your way through life at this moment. I'm actually getting I don't know how else to say this, sorry. This is just how I talk. Um, Instincts. Something with the nose, though. Some of you guys could be having some extra sensory information coming through via nose. It could be a clair that's coming online for you. But yeah, I keep my nose. Like following your nose, following your instincts is something that's coming through now too. Like you're needing that level of quiet, grounded centeredness to follow your nose. Truly follow your nose. I don't know. It's just interesting how things come through. But that's what I'm getting for you. Hold on a second. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. I'm going to start with the Power of Elements Oracle, okay? For Libra, any messages or insights for Libra, please? Yeah, it does. It feels like you're very intentionally trying to not be distracted at this time. Yeah, so you can really suss out the truth. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So you can really suss out the truth, smell out the truth, but it feels more directional, like the truth of where to go, where you're going. Candle just went out as I said that. Am I taking this? Yes. Realization, feel your emotions as they rise, which I feel like you're doing. This card comes out to say, like, we are emotional beings and things are going to come up and they're going to flow and they're going to happen. But when we are in that true state of surrender, which you totally are, things will come up and then they will flow through you as they will. This card also comes out to say, like, know that whatever is coming up, like, you can learn from that and you can just observe that. Yeah, I just feel like you're in an observer state is what I call it. I started talking about this probably back in spring. So where are we? Where are we again? We're in August. So probably like 4 to 6 months ago is when I first started to like speak on what this is to be in the observer state. But being in the observer state, for those who don't know, if you're new, welcome. Like, share, subscribe, just saying. When you're so deeply connected to self and you're so deep in your center, that even if things happen around you, you don't really waver from that place of you. You don't waver from that place of being so solid within yourself. And even if things come up, you just observe it for what it is and you don't get emotionally swayed or influenced or infiltrated or what have you. And that's what I'm getting here. It's like observe the emotions that flow through you as you follow your nose, as you follow your compass from this space. Can I get one more for Libra? God, it's like, sorry, I can't like get off of this. The water is so blue. It's like a turquoisey teal. It doesn't even look real, does it? Wonder if they enhanced that. They probably did. Can I get another card, please, for Libra? Ooh, did someone else have this? I think Sag had this, actually. I could be wrong. I think they did. I could be wrong, though. Protect and shelter, let in only those you trust. I feel like you are a fortress of your own making right now. I do. I literally feel like this is representing the observer state. You are so solid and so centered and so within yourself that you are a fortress. And you cannot be infiltrated as it should be. And even in that state, they're saying observe, 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 witness, witness, witness what is coming up through you as you're trying to follow your nose, your instincts, your intuitive compass to navigate your life right now. Some of you are also needing to maintain this observer state to navigate your relationships and also to see the truth of the people that you're dealing with and the situations you're in from a realistic standpoint. Okay, very nice. So yeah, as I put that down to shift, with relationships, you may also come into the awareness of a lot of projections going on, probably on behalf of by others. If you're in this observer state, you're not projecting anything because you're just, right? Yeah. Yep. All right, what else are we doing here? Let's actually use the Star Codes Astro Oracle. Yeah? Yeah, okay. Cool. For Libra, any messages or insights for Libra at this time? And again, if you're not experiencing any of this, it would really benefit you to be in the observer state. Whoa. Hold on a second. These cards really want to talk. Okay. Yeah, no matter what or who comes up against you at this time too. It's that fortress feeling that I keep getting with this. Yeah, there's a lot of things going through there. I'm hearing disturbance and interference. I think there's definitely some of that going on for you, but like again, the more you're in that observer state, the less affected by it you will be. And there may be some people that want to come up against you at this time or project onto you at this time. I feel like an agitated energy, an angry energy, like very blamey. Mercury coming through. Yeah, this is about communication. This is about communication or even telepathy. Yeah, Libra. Yeah, I just feel like maintain this observer state because it's just going to keep all that shit out. It's like it's going to keep all that crap out. Okay. Yeah, I think that's why this is here. Literally like telepathy or communication or noise or distraction. Remember, Mercury's retrograding right now too. And something else that I talked about in the Mercury retrograde video, which if you're curious, go ahead and check that out. I went through the astrology for all of Mercury retrograde, including up to mid-September. And I also went through each individual sign with astrology notes and channelings as well. But anyway, let's come back. This particular Mercury retrograde is going to have a lot of disruptive sort of stuff going on, but it really is for the purpose of seeing what you've been struggling to see or what you haven't been able to see. And I feel like you are in this like really amazing observer state that's helping you to see very clearly right now. So no matter what disruptive chaos is happening, just allow it to do its job. Keep your nose on. I almost want to call you Rudolph for some reason. Keep your nose on with these disruptive energies and maintain that fortress, and you're going to be just fine. I feel like some people are wanting a reaction from you. Yeah, I feel that. I do. I feel a little bit of like a provocation, but your observer state, you're not biting. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. It's not happening. Anything else for Libra? Anything else for Libra? Ninth house exploration. This is also a house indicative of expansion, knowledge, education, learning, philosophy, even like law and all of that, like law and justice. You're trying to navigate the ninth house. That's what I'm getting with that. Like using your nose to navigate, I almost want to say the seas, which is interesting. I feel like that's been a metaphor that's been with the collective for a bit. Like even with the weeklies, right? That's been the whole like, okay, we're setting sail, get ready your anchors. Okay, you ready to go be out in the open ocean now. Yeah, Libra. Yeah. I feel like you are following your nose to navigate open like open waters in a way where there are no distinct mile markers. There are no distinct make a left here, make a right here. It's just totally open. So the only way you can navigate it is through your own instincts, literally. And as you're doing that, I feel like you're also very much looking ahead and you're looking forward, like paying attention to your own paper, your own path, so to speak, while others are not. Well, there is this I can feel it. It's like, oh, it's, I don't, it's like, it's gross. I don't like it. It feels like this constant, like staticky, distracting, like you're paying attention to the possibilities of what's ahead for you and how to navigate open waters, right? Using only your nose or the stars, even if you want to go to that level of metaphor, while other people are keeping their eyes on you. Like that's what I'm getting with this. Jeez. People don't know how to pay attention to their own path, man. Can I get one more for Libra? You're also becoming aware of how big life can really be, which is awesome. Ooh. Look what landed on Mercury. Saturn. On Mercury. I expected a card to come preceding after the ninth house, but Saturn wanted to be over here. So it kind of looks like that. I don't know if it's a mirrored image for you guys or not, but it's like this is first and then this is preceding all of that. Open waters. I feel like you're already on open waters metaphorically, but if you're not, it's like you're trying to make it out there and it's like there's all this distraction trying to keep you from doing that. Saturn is coming out here to say pay attention and be disciplined and be methodical and be intentional, and really show up when it comes to keeping distractions out, but also keeping yourself honest and keeping yourself open to the open waters you're trying to navigate and trying to get out to for some of you. Yeah, keep that shit out. Saturn's like, keep that shit out. Keep the distractions out, keep other people out, like keep all that out. Dig deeper into yourself, make that fortress for yourself by getting so deep within yourself and becoming a fortress, right? And just recognize the truth of what is going on with other people or external reality while you navigate open waters. It's like you're trying to navigate, there's so many metaphors here, but just again, take it as it resonates. It has that feeling of navigating, what's that term? New territory, undiscovered territory. Like there's no map for what you're trying to traverse. That's what it is. There's no map or manual or how to with what it is you're trying to traverse right now. And all of your focus needs to be on doing that is what I'm getting here. It feels very like serious actually. Because yeah, that's what I'm getting. There's no map. There's no GPS. No one's ever done it before in your position. There's no book. There's no manual. There's no Google search in this. Like, you got to navigate this using your spirit. That's what I'm getting with whatever, I don't know who I'm talking to, with whatever it is you're traversing. and there's all this distracting shit going on in the background. Like, and I do feel like it's behind you, which is so interesting. Like, you're so like, ooh, it's not even here. It's just like a little like nah 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 nah, right? Could even be negative self-talk, but I don't even think that's it. I literally feel like it's other things that you're leaving behind, or even people that just are way too focused on you, is what I'm getting with that. Yeah, be disciplined with your mind. If you're really struggling with the distraction noise, be disciplined with your mind here. Okay? Very interesting. Um, hmm. I'm tempted to go with the Fae. I also kind of want to go with Dreams of Gaia. Let's go with the Fae, and then we'll get into part two. And when I'm saying like all these analogies of there's no map, there's no book, there's no Google searching, navigating what you are navigating because it hasn't been done before. It could even just be that you've literally never done it before, which is why it feels so new and foreign to you. But I keep hearing the phrase open water. Like you're navigating open water. Some of you could be taking a trip across water. No, but you're navigating open water using only your nose. It's like literally how they're giving it to me. I think it needs to be that way for whatever reason. In a weird way, it's almost protecting you. Because if you don't have any like markers, indications, other people aren't going to have those same markers and indications. It almost keeps it more sacred. It keeps your path more sacred. Yeah, it keeps your path more sacred, especially from all of that. Anyway. Any messages or insights for Libra? I am hearing the word discovery. Maybe you're going to discover something? Are you a scientist? That'd be cool if you are. Love to talk nerd if you want. Anyway, Mercury. Libra. So there aren't too many throat cards, like oh my God, throat chakra cards, communicative cards in this deck, and you got two of them. I'm trying to think if there's actually any other ones. I think these actually might be the only two. Arvel Parrot and Honesty. I'm hearing the word guardian. Both of these cards are about truthful expression, honest expression, but I'm feeling that Saturnian guardian energy. I keep hearing the word guardian, 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 like over and over and over and over. I feel like you're heavily protected right now too. Oh, oh my God, this makes sense. Oh, Libra, this makes sense. Oh, this makes sense. Oh, I just got so emotional. What you're trying, oh my God. Oh, Libra, what you're trying to navigate, you are kind of a guardian of, or a gatekeeper of. This is why there's so much like just follow your nose and don't give clues. You don't get tangible clues so other people can follow your trail. Is almost how this is coming through. I know. I don't know who I'm reading for. I'm just reading the messages. But it's sacred to you. So it could literally be a passion project, right? It could literally be maybe you're writing a book. Maybe that's what it is. And you got to only now use your spirit to navigate it. Maybe you're starting a nonprofit. Like, other people have started nonprofits, but maybe yours is something very specific that you haven't seen other people do, right? These are just examples. It is sacred to you. Whatever it is that you're trying to navigate, it is sacred to you. You are the guardian of it because it is something you personally covet, okay? But in doing that, you are taking on a bit of this like leader, guardian sort of role, which is why you need to maintain this focus. It's like a parent watching out for its baby, right? But with these cards, oh my God, there's so much emotion in these cards. Some of you are grappling a little bit between your head and your heart in terms of other people. This is also why Saturn is here. There is this needing to prioritize navigating open water as the guardian of whatever it is that you are guarding and gatekeeping. Oh, I don't want to say this. I just feel like there's a lot of unpleasant, undeserved experiences when it comes to people. And that's the emotion that I'm feeling. That's the emotion that I'm feeling. But it had to be this way is also what I'm getting. It needed to be this way. So you could do this. So you could do this. So you could navigate these open waters safely. But with these cards coming out with Mercury and Saturn, it's like there's so much that wants to be said on your end that you just know you should not. You got to keep looking forward. You got to keep looking forward. You got to keep looking forward, because no matter what, this is still a distraction. This is still a distraction. I hope this is making sense, because I'm feeling so many things. I'm trying to like find the right words here. I feel like there is hurt. I feel like there have been miscommunications, projections, like really like bad judgments or misjudgments. But there's a reason for that. It kept you protected to do this. Again, people might be upset with you. People might still be misjudging you. But it's like you know, it's like you can't feed it. You can't feed it. This is also why this is here. Like, yeah, pay attention to what emotions you're feeling as you are getting deep within yourself and you are trying to navigate open waters. I'm hearing let go. Because it's okay to be sad. It's okay to not be happy about how certain things played out with other people. And yeah, there might be a lot of things you want to say. Doesn't mean they need to be said. Doesn't mean you need to scratch that itch. There's something about that feels like it's keeping you safe in a way. Wow. Can I get a card for 9th house, please? Yeah. Oh, Libra. Spirit dancer. Spirit dancer is how it sounds. It is a very carefree, I am following the whimsy of my spirit, of my soul, and it's a hard yes card. It's a hard yes and breaking into that open water, open ocean, and navigating only with your nose. And specifically, this open ocean seems to be a metaphor for something that you are becoming the guardian of, or the leader of, or a gatekeeper of, because it speaks to you. It is something that you covet, or a path that you covet, whatever it is, right? God, but these cards. We're going to get deeper into that. I keep hearing it's like you could say everything under the sun and it wouldn't scratch the itch. It's interesting. It wouldn't scratch the itch, because there's a temptation factor here. Because while other people may be pulling on you and there may be distractions, like I said, or even unwanted telepathy, even if you were to say all the things, you wouldn't be satisfied. And then you would have fed your energy to something that you actually need to leave behind anyway. Very interesting. All right, Libra, we're going to go ahead and get into part 2. If this is where we depart, I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you're going to join me over there on Venmo or Patreon, I will see you very soon, okay? Take care, Libras. Night, night.